Hello and welcome to the heat of 2019. I am Reed Hancock, joined by my brother Graham Hancock.
Hello, guys.
So you cannot see it in this drone footage. I shouldn't say drone because it was me walking. But right before this round, it started at 1 p.m. We started at 1. It was pouring a lot and it's still raining. But it was just coming down hard right before this. So
And is your play to play into the flag or
no.
Oh.
No.
Well, some people try to do that. It's a good play. You just chuck it at the flag and let it slow it down.
I was practicing before this, and there was for us, that is a great shot.
Yeah.
For us, it was a right to left crosswind, so I would just pop it out there, and then the wind would literally just take it almost all the way to the basket. So here's our first lefty out of the two,
And a new one.
and they are both brothers.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know how legal that shot was, but we let it slide.
That was actually a pretty good shot, though.
Yes. And we're going to be seeing Kyle throw some pretty big hyzer bombs. For him, a hyzer.
Well, here's Connor.
Connor just catching that tree would have been nice without it.
And then this
only 10
is
seconds.
you.
Yes, it is. And I have just...
15,
And here you are counting for the 30 seconds.
20.
And I'm very close. I end at 27, I believe. And I've never putted with a towel in my hand.
And almost made it.
I almost made it.
From
With a towel under my
60
shoulder,
out.
I've never putt like that.
And there's Kyle with a layup.
Yeah, a good 60 putt. Good 60-foot putt. There's Connor to try to save a par. And yeah, these are friends of ours.
Nice putt.
You'll be seeing them later this year, probably.
So Connor gets a birdie. Connor gets a par. I get a birdie.
Yes.
Here's you for par. You make that.
Yes, and if you
10,
realize,
15.
I have switched to a staggered putt. I straddled for a long time, and now I'm staggered putting, and I like it. Here's my form.
Really different.
Yes, very different. Almost looking like Anthony Barella style.
So here we see Reed at even. I am at 1 under. Connor at even and Kyle at even. So I get the lone birdie. Here we have hole 2, par 3, 106 feet. Big dog leg right.
Yeah, you're going to be seeing a lot of dog legs on this course. This is the first course I ever put together at our house.
You cannot go over the roof.
No, on any of them.
So I was just trying to.
If you go over the roof, you get a warning. And then if you do it at all later that round,
I was just trying to
Penalty
jump
shot.
put around that.
right?
Get up.
I
there.
say check
It did
this
not
out.
work.
Yeah, it did not work. I say check this out as I'm
So,
going
you're
huge
going-
Anheuser.
Why? What was going through?
I was
that?
going over this area we call the bee tree. That is on the roof, and if it goes on our neighbor's roof, especially that neighbor's roof, you're not getting it back. No.
You're just
That
going with a big
one,
turnover side
yeah.
on. That works out good for him.
We just mowed the grass, and it is wet, so it might be a little bit
Skippy.
Best shot of the
skippy, yeah. But it's like lawn grass, so
So
it's
here
not.
I am for birdie. I have a pretty open look.
Yeah, it's lawn grass, so that means it's no. Is that your rock 3?
That is my rock.
Yeah.
And I was running that.
Yeah.
Almost went OB. So here's Kyle. Smart layup.
Something I learned in recording this is that it's very interesting to record a lefty.
But I'm saying, like, you could play it on
And
country.
now here's us talking about my shot.
Obviously
And
that's okay.
Reed thought it was on the street behind our house.
Yes. And then Connor has eyes on it. And there it is. Yeah, that's not coming back.
Bob.
I'm sure sooner or later we're going to get a knock on the door from them saying, your disc. And they're not going to be happy.
So here you are from the drop zone.
Yeah.
Nice layup, and you'll be tapping out a
Yeah.
bogey. Here's Connor for par. Just
misses, yeah.
And I get a meter off OB.
Yeah. This is your P2 you're putting with?
Yes.
Okay. When you see me, oh dear. When you see me putt, you're going to notice that I
So,
am a spin putter. I put a lot of spin on them.
So there's Kyle for a par. I get a bogey.
And I
Connor
also
gets
get a bogey. So
That was a
3
lot.
bogeys.
And a par.
Yeah.
Kyle with the best drive of the group.
Oh yeah,
Me and Kyle tied at even.
exactly. So yeah, this is a new format for our editing that you'll see that I've started editing. Yeah, the light blue will show you who is winning. Light green, blue, whatever you want to say. Hole 3, par 3, 139 feet. Starts in the fence, double mando through the fence. Imagine these fences go up.
And Kyle
Into
was
outer space.
huge hyzer.
Yes. And it just doesn't get in. You're going to be seeing a lot of those shots from him, though, because this is the course that will shape out perfectly
And here
for
I'm
him.
going my throwing P2.
And
Barely stays
You
in.
want to avoid hitting that driveway, though, because
You,
it
yeah,
can,
you can just go.
it'll skip straight down to the...
Here's Connor.
What we call that?
Beautiful.
That was a
what
beautiful
you-
shot.
We haven't said the white area that surrounds the street, that perimeter-ates that. I don't think that's a word. That makes a perimeter.
That is safe.
That is safe.
And
So,
you were close to going over
Yeah.
the roof there,
so,
but
It's
you
like right
end up right behind me.
so you'll see a lot of rollers just straight at it where it'll hit the curb and stay in that white area.
So Connor hits the tree and drops straight down.
Yeah.
Here's you for the birdie. And hit the palm. Looked like it was going in.
I think it was, yeah.
Here's Kyle. Smart layup. Like we said, he's going to have a lot of those.
Yeah, he's going to be laying up a lot. He said, which is
Mm.
smart for a young mind that you want to lay up. Like, I know Simon said he started getting really good because he knew when to lay up.
It's fine.
His dad even said that.
So I tap in a par. Kyle will tap in a bogey.
Hmm
You.
Also a bogey. So
No,
basically,
you get a
oh,
par.
a par.
Connor gets
So
a
the object of this course is the first few holes. You just want to par. You just want to par all of them, basically, the first few holes, because all these dogleg holes, they are like almost impossible to birdie.
So me and you are tied at even.
Here is the famous hole we call the ace hole, as Graham scored the first ever ace on this. This is where we got the first ever ace, and we used to play to baskets that surrounded the. If you're wondering where these positions came from, where the basket when it surrounded the bushes that surround the tree, where you can see right there that palm tree, and I'm Obi on the sidewalk, across the sidewalk, and that tree that you can see right there. You used to have to get in those bushes before we got our baskets. So, that's where the positions came from.
So here's Kyle. On the sidearm doesn't.
Yeah,
look that good.
no, just get straight down from the tree.
But it doesn't really matter on this hole because almost no one's running that putt.
Yeah, no one's gonna run that putt except for you. I asked before this, are you running this putt? And you said, yeah. I said, oh boy, and you just hit it basically dead center.
So here's Connor. It's his first birdie of the round.
And I'll be trying to save a par. Which I do. Yeah, you can just see the speed I put on my putts. So I believe you were the only birdie.
Connor got a
Connor also birdied, yes. That was just a beautiful putt. And you're the only person under par. And if you're under par, 3-4, that means you've been putting some good work in.
So here we have hole 5, par 3, 103 feet. Don't let the
Distance fool you.
distance fool you.
Yeah, you have to double mando through those 2 palm trees and just come straight back around. I parked this one once going above the trees, and that's a play that you may see some of us doing. Here we have you were thinking about it, but then you just kind of went lower.
And that's a good position.
Yeah, right around where that tree is.
Here's Connor.
And you can hear me saying, can anybody second a foot fault?
And Connor
I
smacks the car.
I'm not the
with
kind
his-
of guy to call a foot fault if I see it, but What I like to see more, and I just went OB. Just laughing it off.
Yeah.
I would like to see more people calling foot faults more often. If you see a foot fault, I want to see more people calling it,
Oh,
and just slides off the bush
So here's Connor after football.
for a par.
10 out of 10. Clap it
It
up.
says 10 out of 10. Clap it up. That's funny.
So here's Kyle.
Yeah, this
Probably laying
is
up.
right when I learned how to record a lefty.
Here I am trying to learn this putt.
Put
Thought
way in
it
the
was
you
in.
thought it was in. Wipe that one
Here's
off.
Connor for a bogey.
So he'll be taking a double bogey 5. Oh, yeah, you can see his anger right there.
So you do not have a good look.
No, I
at
don't.
the
And I still want to do my little arm motion, as you can tell.
Good job, Mitchell.
And there you are eating a, what is it, ice cream?
I didn't have lunch yet. So that was my lunch. So we have 3 pars and
Yes.
a double bogey.
There's that little hop. I actually incorporate that in my sidearms too. There's a little hop. Yeah. Okay. So Connor, me and Kyle tied one over. Connor at 3 over. We have hole 6, par 3, 71 feet. I thought this was inside circle 2, the tee.
Maybe just outside.
This is a must-get hole, right?
Yeah, basically.
This is just a must-get. And the play is just either a backhand like that
Or
a-
sidearm.
or a jump putt, which is the first time it was aced.
Or sidearm for lefty.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, or a sidearm for lefty. Like,
So there's Kyle going sidearm. And
the
here's
first time I aced this was on the jump putt, and the only time I should say. I believe this is handicap 16.
Oh, boom.
16
So here
difficulty.
are you going jump putt or backhand?
I'm just actually putting it because I realized that it's downhill, so I'm just basically putting. And I put a lot of speed on my putt, so. And I believe I took the CTV.
I think Kyle might.
We're about to find out. Yeah, no, it was me. Because I'm right behind it.
So we're looking at a star frame right here.
If you and I can make this putt, but if you remember from the March Open, you missed one of those.
I laid it.
Oh my god, that's gonna be a thing for a while.
Starframe.
I don't know what that was. Oh boy.
I wonder who did that.
Shoot, I saw that when I was editing and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna let that in there, and then I totally forgot about it.
I wonder who did that.
Yeah. Hole 7, par 4, 166 feet, another dog leg. Right around the corner.
Once again, you can't go over the roof. You can't at all on this course.
No.
And I'm going sidearm and up.
Hits the tire,
And I
stays him
hit
down.
Kyle's car and stayed him down.
He's in
Yeah.
birdie position.
So here's Connor.
You're gonna realize that the whole time I'm gonna have that's
Right.
unfortunate. The whole time I'm gonna have a towel in my left pocket. Well, I don't know, what are you singing? I've never heard that song before. And that's because it stayed muddy. Look at this action.
And he gets a wonderful kick.
That is
off
fence.
that fence.
Tree, and then
Did we miss
That's fine,
Kyle's
that's
shot?
fine.
yes, we missed Kyle's drive, I think. And then I hit the little electrical pole thing. Maybe that's water. Who knows?
So I'm trying to lay up there.
Yeah.
But it takes a bad cut, and here's Connor for a par.
A par.
And that
Seems
would
like
be
he
a
got this one a
wonder.
little too far to get in. That is my bad for the camera angle. He's OB in the mulch.
So here's Kyle trying to lay up.
Yeah.
Did not work.
No. So
And
now I'm
what
going
are you
deputy,
throwing here? Oh, okay. Understable to stable disc.
and that is perfect.
Almost banana.
Yeah, that's what you see a lot on this course is having to do with that low ceiling.
So here's Connor after going over the mulch. airballs it high.
That's it.
You'll be getting
Just don't
another
think-
double bogey, I think.
Yeah. Oh
And
my
Kyle
goodness.
airballs also. You make a birdie.
Yeah.
Is this a par 4?
This is a par 4, and it
Almost
the
did
rain
it.
is coming down again. If you hear. I don't even know who's going. So
So Kyle taps
Kyle.
a par.
okay. And then Connor for the double, and he misses off the top rung. I mean,
So Connor gets a triple.
I don't know,
bogey.
man. Connor, he can putt really nice, but his putting just wasn't on today. I know this is just round 1. Round 2 will be a better round. So you're at -3, and Connor will be at +5.
And you are in under par now.
I am under par, and Kyle is even. Here is the hardest hole on the course.
Best lefty hole on the course.
Second hardest hole I've made out of all my courses here, which is 7, I think, 8, something like that. Anyways, hole 8, par 5, 298 feet. The Mandos are obvious. I just don't want somebody albatrossing this hole stupidly. So you can flick it, but this hole is just so.
Like
You need, yeah, it's just such a position hole.
And Kyle loves throwing these huge hyzer
Yes.
backhands. So
Which
he's-
this is gonna be a perfect hole for him.
So we barely get a corner there, but
Barely.
only gets
Yeah,
Like,
just look at our discs.
less than an inch
That'll
on
be fine.
Look at our discs. 4 discs, like 1 to 3 feet apart, stretching up for a big shot. Yeah,
and he just rips on this one.
oh my, and we just go crazy.
So I'm just using your disc as a mini.
Yeah, you just use my disc as a mini. That's smart. But yeah, you saw the disc before. This is just such a position hole.
Oh. Oh, it's still going.
So I was mad at Connor because he was talking
Yes.
while I was throwing.
Fun fact: this hole has never been birdied,
Potatoes.
and somebody's hungry. But once again, here are all the discs like 10 feet apart each.
That made it.
Barely
Connor
makes it.
Barely
Think
made
so.
it.
I still don't even know if I made it.
So here you are.
Missing.
Didn't make it.
What? Not at all. And here he is,
Whatsoever.
big
Here's
hyzer,
Kyle. Huge hyzer.
with Connor yelling, "Get in!" I could have sworn that was OB, but it came right back in.
So here's Connor for birdie, par,
Get in the hole.
and
That's
he
a good
goes
par on this hole, people.
a little long.
Mhm.
So here I am.
Mhm.
I didn't like
Did we
that
see
shot.
my? I think. Did we miss my? This is for double.
Yeah.
No, that was for bogey. Did we miss my shot from the drop zone?
Yes, we did.
Oh,
Get it.
Well, the
Yeah.
drop zone is terrible. It is from
it
where
is
the
the
fence
Mano.
is.
Yeah.
Connor barely misses there.
I don't know if that may have been a spit out.
So I got a par.
When you see that paper bag in the back, that is my temporary disc golf bag. It's just to hold 3 discs. I mean,
And this was never been birdied.
yeah.
When? You're supposed to go to football after.
And now you want revenge, even though you didn't even get the football. But look at this
So
beauty.
here we see Kyle's
I mean-
amazing shot.
Yeah, and I love that form that he has. Almost like a Paul Olivar type shot. How he holds it parallel to his chest, lines it up, and just throws it. Just laces the hole. I know he's going to be so
So
accurate.
here we have hole 9, easiest hole on the course.
Yes, going from the hardest to the easiest hole on the course. This is another must
Most
get.
ace. Dead straight.
Kyle at even. And we're looking for your spot. It's safe. Okay, Connor.
So here's Connor. You know what disc he's throwing here?
AVR X3. No, AVR 3. AVR
And he
A-
goes long, but
AVR 3, one of them.
yeah,
And you're throwing a PD2 G line, right?
P2.
P2, sorry. Yeah, only putters in mid range is allowed when maneuvering.
I thought that was him.
I thought that was at least gonna get some metal.
And here you are you jump putting or just regular putting?
I'm actually regular putting.
And with what disc?
Deputy.
And you
It's
put
not
it
even my putting
wrong.
disc. I putt with the PA3.
There you go.
And in this, I'm putting with the PA3, throwing with the PA1.
Kyle, gets a birdie. This
Yeah.
is for my birdie. Airball alert. Never mind.
Not an air ball, but still.
Miss
just-
alert.
Well,
And just smack the basket out of anger, sure.
Connor pushes it in for birdie. I'm gonna get a par and read for birdie.
Putting with the deputy again. That's not even my putting disc, but okay. Yeah, so you'll be in the lead by 3. 2.